Guess the shape, guess the frame, play this fun little game. Who's that figure in the dark? Mystery leaves a mark. Outline tells a hidden truth. Who is hiding in the proof? Silhouettes in the night, guessing the mystery right. Who is it I'm gonna find? Guess the shadow on my mind. Could it be a friend or foe, standing there in shadows glow? Is it someone that I knew? Silhouette shows just a clue. Tracing lines with my eyes, shake that holds a sweet surprise. Guess again, try to see who's this shadow gonna be. In the dark where lights don't reach, silhouettes they start to teach. Every curve and every line, gonna crack this case just fine. Oh! Silhouettes in the night, guessing the mystery right. Who is it I'm gonna find? Guess the shadow on my mind. Could it be a friend or foe, standing there in shadows glow? Is it someone that I knew? Silhouette shows just a clue. Tracing lines with my eyes, shake the holds a sweet surprise. Guess again, try to see who's this shadow gonna be. In the dark where lights don't reach, silhouettes they start to teach. Every curve and every line, gonna crack this case just fine. Oh! Is it I'm gonna find? Get the shadow on my mind.
Well, hello, everybody. How are we all tonight? We're here for another adventure in the Silhouette game, and we have it as horror. Well, some might be comedy horror, like Monsters, Addams Family, Scooby-Doo, who knows? We'll find out when we get some people here. Hopefully we get some people here soon. We're 3 minutes in. We got the leaderboard up with Joshua Alphaporto taking a commanding lead. He's like 25 points, 20 points ahead of Joshua. Joshua's got to figure out something to do with his internet to get it to be better than Alpha so he can get those points. Or Trusty or somebody, because everybody's Alpha's internet just seems to be the best of the best. No matter where you go, no matter what, whether it's here or on Judd Dillard's when it's Scribbattle. It's just a wondrous thing, isn't it? Let's see. I'm gonna see if there's anybody watching. Nobody watching yet, so I'm just talking. So yeah, we are on Horror Night. Happy Halloween for everybody out there that's hopefully we'll be watching this on the replay. Yeah, it's amazing. 1 year ago tonight, I was packing up my old place. Well, no, I wasn't really packing up. I was moving out. I was trying to get all the stuff that I couldn't move or whatever down to the garbage, but that didn't end up happening. So it's basically been a year that I've been homeless, if you will. Yeah, on my cousin's couch, if you will, but hey, it is what it is, right? Okay, what shall we do? What What shall we do with the drunken sailor? What shall we do with the drunken sailor so lying? Let's see. Let's do some drawing or whatever while we wait for some people to get here. Uh, let's see. Let's make this a little easier. Hey, Social, how are you? I'm just drawing till people get here. So what's up? Hey, no, well, technically you're late, but you're not late. We haven't started yet, but I just think you like say that as you come in from now on. Um, yes, we're 8 minutes in, but we haven't started yet. Just trying to wait for a few people to get here. We are horror night tonight because it's Halloween. Thanks to a suggestion from the chat. I'm thinking of doing robots again next week. Well, last week it was Max. I'm thinking of actually just doing robots, um, like ones that can think for themselves and all that. We are not on any round. Hey, so we got a few people here. We are on round one. Now, I tried to make these go from easy to hardest. I'm not sure. They might be partying on a monster mash. So, these are specific characters that you'll have to name for horror. It's not just like a vampire. You can't say vampire or werewolf or whatever. It has to be a specific character. There's only about one um, person in this that I will say it's the actor, and I think it's the last round that you'll name, not whatever role he's doing. And I don't. I think I got a picture of him not doing a role. Now that might be a giveaway to who it is, but I don't know. So is everybody in the chat ready for round one? If you're ready for round one, type one. I don't understand the rules. You want the rules. Everybody wants the rules. Okay, I guess we'll do the rules first. Or what do you mean? You know the regular rules, I take it. Like one guess per round. First three people to get the right guesses get points. Do you mean like these rules you don't get, or just sort of a couple things that I just said about stuff? Alpha. Oh, okay. You just want it to be regular. Okay. So round one begins now. Well, guess what? We said we were starting out easy, and we are. Yes, it is Elvira. Elvira. So everybody so far has gotten it with Alphabet. Thank you for adding the cat on the video. Now we can tell what you see. Oh, the chat, not the cat. What you now we can see what tell what you probably see first. Yeah. Alpha, Josh, and then Elk. Sheesh, that's very big hair. Okay, so, and obviously you can see I'm not putting on thing. Let's. Okay. So that was round one. Round two begins now. Da 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 and da da and who do we have here? Yes, you are correct. It is Jason. So we have Alpha, Josh, Elk. Oh, the scariest thing, Halloween. This oh, Protos internet speed. Yeah, especially for you, eh, Joshua? Okay, so there we go. That's round two taken care of. These are the easy ones. I think they should get harder. Maybe not right harder sooner, right away, but we'll find out. I think this one's going to be pretty easy. You started with over. That's it, Scott. That that it got things pretty hard for me. That's it got things pretty hard. Elvira, I thought would be easy. You answered it pretty fast. Yes, it is Freddy. Although I think that someone did dress up as Freddy. But it was enough for you guys to get it. Take that away. And we're dealing with the same. Okay. So you guys ready for round 4? You think? I think it's been pretty easy up till now. I even forget what's in each round. So, you know, I think I did try to do it gradually harder or somewhat, like 1 through 3, I think we're all fairly easy. I think even 4 here is going to be pretty easy. Here we go. Well, this one might be hard depending on who you are. Ba-bum, 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 bum, 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 bum. Bum, 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 bum. Bum, 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 bum. Dum, 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 dum. Okay. Given a 10-second countdown to see whether Parasocial is going to put in something. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Okay. So, said 0. No, he didn't answer. And you're right, it's Herman Munster. I wanted to do a Frankenstein. It was just, do I do regular Frankenstein's monster or not? I wasn't sure whether I'd fool anybody with Herman Munster or not, and they'd just say Frankenstein. But me probably saying this could be easy if you know who, depending on who you are. I probably gave away that it wasn't Frankenstein. So far, no trick or treaters. At your place. Okay, so round five. Do they get harder from here? We'll find out. Dun 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 dun. So it looks like Joshua is in green. Alpha is orange, and it looks like Alpha Proto, not Alpha. What's his name? Elk is a darker green. Okay, so it looks like Alpha. Let's see. Yes, it is Dracula. Halloween colors. Yeah. Okay, so you guys got that one. I figured the first five would be, I'd probably make easy, characters that almost everybody should know. Okay, so we're on to round six. Hopefully they start to get harder from here. Okay, maybe this one isn't that hard. I don't know. I know I would know. I'm not sure whether I would have known all the ones that we've done so far. That's saying something, I guess. So can you guys read the chat? For me, on my screen, it's really small. Like, for what you guys would see, it's small. I have a chat that's bigger that I can see easy. Are you here, Elk? Are you participating? I don't know. Yeah, so last year was a very different Halloween for me. It did not. I can see the chat. 1080p screen. Okay, cool. Yes, last year, 1 year to go today, I was in the middle of vacating my apartment that I had with my mom. It was my last day there. Moved. I did I move it all? I think I moved it all a couple days beforehand. Most of it. I was moving the last little bit over to my buddies. I can't read it on my phone. So oh wow, that's crazy. So yes, it's Jigsaw. I was trying to get the last of the stuff out of my apartment. I wasn't able to, so they had to get some of the stuff out. You guys are sweeping up this week because nobody's here. Well, not that you guys don't normally sweep up. You do. Okay. They got to get harder from here, right? I hope they do. Okay. Hopefully this one is hard for you. The name of the puppet is Jigsaw, so saying Jigsaw puppet, I'm not sure whether that's specific or not. I would consider that. Okay, so it doesn't look like Elk's here, so just since you two answer. I thought this would have been a hard. Oh, Outcast is here. Hello, Outcast. But yes, it is Uncle Fester. How did you guys get that? I wasn't expecting. Well, maybe I was. I was expecting it to be a harder one. Let's put it that way. I could tell he was bald. Also, you were guessing because the character was bald. Fat guy, very scary. Okay, so I guess. Okay, but okay. So far, would you consider my order of hardness? How would you consider how I've done so far for making them easier to harder? Am I doing a decent job in that order? That was 7, right? Yeah. So round 8 begins now. Bueno. So we got just seeing whether Outcast wants to cast a vote or not. Are you gonna cast a vote Outcast or not? Oh, No? Okay. So, thanks to Alpha Proto saying in Japan the name, I will consider everybody's guesses correct because I guess um, the Samara Morgan is a name for the American version of the movie or whatever. I thought it was from The Ring or whatever. Because I had it as Sadako, Sadako, which is what Alpha puts it in Japan. So that'll be also. So what gave that one away? And are these? Do you think these are becoming increasingly harder? And I'll wait for that to be answered. That question, and those couple questions before going on to round 9. Uh, I thought it was Wednesday Adams at first, but I noticed her toes. Okay, the hair and the feet. Okay, yeah, I guess. Alpha, do you think they're becoming increasingly a little bit more difficult? I know the first 5 were probably fairly easy. Next week I'm planning on, like I said, doing robots again. Well, not again. Last week it was mechs. This next week it's going to be, I'm thinking, yeah, these are tough. Here's round 9. Begin. Alpha is like, what the? I'm not quite sure who this one is. Maybe I got a stumper. But yeah, next week I'm thinking of doing like robots like Optimus Prime, Iron Giant, sentient robots. Ones you will have to put in your answer and find out, Outcast, one way or another. The worst thing you can be is wrong. You don't lose points for being wrong here. So you can put in a guess. Maybe you get it right. Maybe you get it wrong. But the worst thing you do, you might get it right. Who knows? I'm not going to say. Is that the name of the chick from The Last of Us? Alpha? Joshua? Ellie? Ellie? Well, I'm not sure whether. Cool. Uh, well, guess what? Well, I don't think Elk's answering, but you guys are wrong. It's Buffy, the Vampire Slayer. Sarah Michaels is the fake. And you let them sway your vote. Joshua, you could have got points. You could have been the only one to get points. So long, Buffy. It's round 10 time. Can you get round 10? Any answers from Elk or Outcast? So are you guys good with robots for next week? Like sentient robots? And yes, it's Ripley. Oh, sorry. That's wrong. It's Outcast, not Elk. And like I said, by robots, I'm talking like Optimus Prime, Iron Giant, maybe some GoBots. I'm not sure. I got to figure out them. Johnny Five. You know, there's all sorts of robots, sentient robots out there. So, bye bye, Ripley. Round 11. JK9. I'm not even sure who JK9 is. So, here we go. Resuming now. Round 11. God, Okay, so I'm torn here. Because, yes, it's Cousin It. I'm not sure whether that was a hard one or an easy one. Maybe I should have had that further down the list. But is Cousin It's full name Cousin It or just It? I haven't went by the. I can't spell cousin. You could have tried. Yeah, cousin. Are you cousin for a boozin? Uh, is cousin is have I been? Well, I've accepted just partial names before as the beginning. I'm just trying to think. I want to be fair here. That's why I'm just thinking for a second. Yeah, okay. I'm gonna go with. Yeah, you knew who it was by saying it, and so yeah, Alpha gets it first, followed by Outcast, and then Joshua. Okay, we're on round 12. Can you believe it? Round 12? It's early, too, for round 12. No big controversies in the chat, not a lot of talking. Here we go. Round 12 now. This could be definitely a harder one. I don't think there's too much to give away who this is, but I say take a guess no matter who you think it might be or not think it might be. Because, like I said, the only thing you can be is wrong, and you don't lose points for being wrong here. Just think very horror shows or whatever that or movies, TVs that it might be. You know, somebody that's got a plain look about them in some ways, I guess. This one probably should have been number 15, but are you saying it went from easy to we did a dip to real easy, then to super hard, Alpha? Are you taking a guess, Joshua? Okay, I'm going to give a 15-second countdown for Joshua. 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And you're right, Alpha. Hannibal Lecter. And I knew you meant with the first spelling. Like I said, I think I was going to say sloth from Goonies. I was, I was thought just now, like, you can see that I think the next ones are going to be fairly hard. I think this was probably the hardest out of them all, but I think it should have been number 15, and that was my mistake. So that was 12, right? Yeah. So we're dealing with 13. And that's why you just take a guess sometimes. Joshua's behind. Joshua, we gotta let Joshua catch up. Okay, Joshua's caught up. Yeah, so like I said, I probably should have left Hannibal Lecter for number 15. 15 should have been 14. But yeah, you guys are right. Leatherface. Sofa. Josh. And then out. Okay, so we're coming down to the wire here. Are you guys ready for the last two? Are you ready for 14? Well, it doesn't matter if you are or not. Here it is. Here is 14. Good night. Michael Meters? Who's Michael Meters? Yes. I knew the knife was going to give it away. But yes, Michael Meters. I mean Myers. Okay, so that's again Alpha. Okay, so for this last one, I don't want a character name. I want the actor's name. So here we go. Round 15. Begin now. Is Outcast coming with a Outcast or Elk? Okay, 10-second countdown. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Oh, in on the wire. Yes, Vincent Price. So, I've got a question. 6 people are watching. Oh, cool. Is it because I said I want the actor's name? Is that what gave it away for this one? Because to me, he's done a lot of horror roles, and it's just yeah. So basically, I gave that one to you by saying that I have like a 12-second lag. Oh wow. Otherwise, I would have said Vincent Van Gogh. Alpha saying the right answer, so I gave it away. Doing the Scribbattle thing, eh, Joshua? Or what, especially what I did at Scribbattle. I just thought I figured I couldn't not have him on this, and I couldn't just have one particular role for him because I think he just is. Alpha Proto has a 12-second password. Everyone. Yeah, you'd swear he was like behind me, right? Except to see what I see. So, how did you guys enjoy tonight's Halloween silhouette? I gotta figure out. I guess I gotta do one for Christmas that way too. You guys have Thanksgiving coming up soon too, right? Can I do a Thanksgiving one? How do I do a Thanksgiving? Is there enough Thanksgiving things to do a Thanksgiving one with? Uh, no, our Thanksgiving just passed like a couple weeks ago. Ours is in October. Later, Joshua. Okay, so let's see. We just did horror. We did Max. We're gonna do robots. You know what? I think after robots next week we're gonna do mascots and then the rest. When's your Thanksgiving, Alpha? You're in the States. November what? '28 at end of the month. Okay, so I know there's a couple. At least the two or three movies that I know of with, well, especially American Thanksgiving. So you figured it out what I meant by characters, like I just didn't want, if I did, you know, I just didn't want to do a generic vampire. I was going to go generic vampire, werewolf, all that, but then if I don't, that makes it a little too easy. Although, Dracula was not that hard. I should have done Blade. Really for you for a vampire. I'd like to do biblical, but I'm not sure exactly how to do biblical. Especially to make it hard because biblical can be open to interpretation. There's things that could give away one, like, if you have David with a slingshot, you know, if you have him what looks like Adam and Eve and, the fake clothing. But then that's too easy of a dead giveaway, too. Yeah, but historical probably would be neat, too. But the question of what type of historical do I do? American historical, Canadian historical? That would be what. None of you guys would get Canadian historical. Or just world historical. Have a Genghis Khan. Yeah, it would be easy for me because I'm a Christian only. It would be easy for me because all the Buddhists, Hindus, and atheists would have trouble. Oh, what you mean in the chat for getting difficult? Because I'm probably gonna. after I do the sentient robots, I'm probably gonna come back. I'm probably gonna do mascots and wrestling. And see whether I can do mascots. I think would be pretty easy. I think I can get some harder mascots though. Lesser known mascots. And that would be go from food to game teams. There are more mascots than people think. Yeah, yeah. Like if you go with cereal stuff, brands, and then cereals, brands, maybe sports teams, throw them all in together for mascots. Although I think I would try and keep it to major sports like football, baseball. Although I don't think baseball. Well, a couple baseball teams have mascots. Um, basketball. Still no trick or treaters that this will have to eat the candy herself. The candy I herself. Yeah, that's what you're counting on, isn't it, Alpha? Buy the candy, no, because you said no trick or treaters that come past the last few years. So I get all the candy to myself. Yay! Well, let's see. Let's look at this. You got 14 out of 15, Joshua. I mean, Alpha. So out of 45 points, Alpha, you got 42. Okay. Good night, Outcast. Happy Halloween. Joshua, you got 8. 9, 10, 11, 12. 24, 25. Josh. Outcast, 1, 2, 3, 4, 6. 6, I believe. I just got 2 trick-or-treaters. Awesome. What were they dressed as? The joystick has been broken. 1, 2, 3, 4. And out got 4. Very big people. Yeah, gotta take it down. Zombie.
And how much of that the ground beef did you use?
Not a lot.
Okay.
And then we still have more in there.
Yeah.
Uh,
Oh,
60.
there's lots. So I can. I was wondering if you wanted me to make a meatloaf out of it.
It doesn't matter to me one way or another, Anita.
Well, if you make a meatloaf, if I make a meatloaf out of it, you can still cut a chunk of that meatloaf and grind it up in your noodles. Or,
Yeah.
use
Yeah.
it in your noodles.
Well, yeah, like I said, it doesn't matter to me either way, Anita. And a 6-year-old girl with pigtails and a 12-year-old girl. Cool. Well, I think, yeah, you know it. Face paint, black around the eyes, blood dripping from the corners. Yeah. Well, it would seem that we are done with the horror night for thing. So I will be back here tomorrow morning, actually, 11 o'clock approximately, and I will be coloring up Canadian Shield number 3. So make sure people are around for that. And then Saturday at noon, I will be going and drawing up some more of Insecto. We should be finished actually putting in Insecto in all the frames, at least for the second pass for him. So we're going to go through. Make sure you give the kids candy. Well, we're in an apartment building, so and I don't think the apartment building gives out candy on Halloween. So
I'm not sure. They're a Christian-based organization. They do the pumpkins, so I think what they do is they get people to donate candy, and if nobody donates, it won't shove out.
yeah. So, oh, boom. We'll see you. Hopefully, see you tomorrow, Alpha, as I'm coloring up Canadian Shield. Maybe if things work out. Maybe we can get you to do pencils and inks on Canadian Shield 4 or 4.
Listen,
Yeah.
hello.
Okay. So later, everybody. Night. God bless. We'll see you all tomorrow. It's only a day away. God bless. Love you all. I'll find my mouse.